I'm David Grosso for JetFKD, here with Susan McPherson, a corporate social responsibility expert. How you doing?
I'm good, David. How are you?
Doing great. So tell us, let's get right into it. What
Dive
is
in.
corporate social responsibility? Why do businesses have to care about anything?
The way I define it is doing the right thing, being the best business you can be, and treating your employees, your constituents, your customers, your investors, and the environment as best as possible that you
But
can.
why? Why are businesses interested in this? Isn't a business's only responsibility their bottom line?
Businesses' main responsibility is meeting the investment requirements of their investors. There's no doubt. Companies have a fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders. However, what we are seeing is because of millennials wanting to buy and work for companies that they believe to be doing the right thing, or companies that have purpose, because of transparency in social media, because of the realization that climate change does exist and it's something we need to be preparing for, planning for, and potentially looking at ways to solve and then make money doing so. Because of all of those reasons, companies are realizing that being better stewards of the environment, being more philanthropic, being more open and transparent will actually improve their bottom line.
Tell me why companies care. Do they care because it's the right thing to do, or do they care because it's also profitable?
I unfortunately believe that they care because it is the profitable thing to do and it benefits their bottom line.
So a lot of the work that we do is selecting a career, and a lot of times you
Yep.
think, oh, I want to be a doctor, lawyer, dentist, but you're a corporate social responsibility expert. How did this happen, and how do you get into this line of work?
Very great, excellent question. I've had 9 lives at this point, so this is not something I determined when I graduated that this is what I wanted to do. In fact, there wasn't even careers in this space years ago. But what has happened now is what encompasses corporate responsibility could be anything from being an environmental scientist to being a philanthropist who, working for a corporate philanthropy, to being a writer or a communicator. So what I say to those who are just graduating or in college, get an internship. There are consultancies, there are corporations. I also say get onto social media and start looking at who the leaders are in the space so that you can understand what companies are doing really innovative work. I would look at B Corps. B Corps are, the stalwart names such as Ben and Jerry's and Patagonia.
They have a social good as part of their
Yep,
mission,
yep.
right? Yep.
And they are, it's as opposed to incorporating as an LLC or a 501c3, you incorporate as a B Corp. And basically you are judged based both on your financial returns and your give back to society.